Quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared is equal to r squared. This equation is called the standard form of equation of a circle. It is also called the center radius form of a circle, wherein h and k here, this one, this represents the center of the circle, the hk. Then this variable r right here represents the radius of the circle. X squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals 0 is the general form of a circle, wherein a, b, and c are real numbers. So these two equations represent or describe a circle in a graph. Let us consider this given number 1. Find the center and the radius of a circle given the equation quantity x minus 2 squared plus quantity y minus 3 squared equals 36. Then we're going to draw its graph in a Cartesian plane. So first, we're going to examine our given. Since this given is in standard form or center radius form, we can easily get its center and radius. So we will just simply rewrite 36 into its exponential form. So this becomes, 36 becomes 6 squared. Then from here, we can easily get the values of h and k. So h is 2, k is 3. Therefore, the center of the circle is 2, 3. So you can find it from here also. This one. So h is 2, k is 3. And our r is the square root of 36, which is 2. I mean the radius. So that's it, 6. So this is our answer. Now, to see it visually, this is how it looks like in a Cartesian plane. So the center is located in coordinates 2, 3. And the radius is 6 units. So from the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So this is how the circle looks like, represented by this given equation. In given number 2, find the center and the radius of a circle given the equation x squared plus y squared equals 25. Then draw its graph in a Cartesian plane. So this given is actually also a standard form or a center radius form. Although we are not seeing any h and k here, this means that the value of h and k is 0. So we can rewrite this given into x minus 0 squared plus quantity y minus 0 squared equals 5 squared. So that is the exponential form of 25. Then, from here, we can easily get its center. So h is 0, k is 0, therefore our center is 0, 0. Then for our r or radius, that is 5. This one. And this is our answer. Now to graph this given equation, this is how it looks like. The center is 0, 0, so it means it is located in the origin of a Cartesian plane. And the radius is 5, so that is 5 units from the center going to any point of the circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In given number 3, find the center and the radius of a circle given the equation x squared plus y squared plus 8x minus 2y plus 8 equals 0. Then, draw its graph in a Cartesian plane. So in this case, our given equation is in general form. So what we're going to do, we're going to transform this into standard form. In order to do that, these are the steps. So we will write first the given, then we want to eliminate constants on the left side so that x and y terms will be left in the left side. So that is by adding negative 8 in each side of the equation. This gives us x squared plus y squared plus 8x minus 2y equals negative 8. Then from here, we're going to rearrange. So we are putting same variables together. So x squared plus 8x, then y squared minus 2y. Then from here, we're going to find the third term because we're going to make a perfect square trinomial. So x squared plus 8x, what will be the third term so that it becomes a perfect square trinomial? Y squared minus 2y, what should be the third term for it to become a perfect square trinomial? So this equation will help us to find that third term for each of them. So we can recall the process in doing the completing the square in quadratic equation. So to solve for C, we will just simply get the B, get its half, and multiply it by itself. So B is the numerical coefficient of the linear term. So in this case, our B here is 8. So half of 8, 8 divided by 2, that is 4. Then 4 squared, that is 16. So we add 16 here. We must add also the same number on the other side of the equation because we want to maintain the equality. Then in here, our B is negative 2. So that is the linear term. So half of negative 2 is negative 1. Multiply it by itself, that is positive 1. So add 1 here, add 1 also on the other side of the equation. Then from here, simplify the right side. And that is negative 8 plus 16 plus 1 is positive 9. Then from here, we are going to express them into exponential form, or let us factor them. So the factor of x squared plus 8x plus 16, since it is a perfect square, that is x plus 4 squared. So 4 times 4 is 16, 4 plus 4 is 8. Then the factor of y squared minus 2y plus 1, since it is a perfect square, the factor is quantity y minus 1 squared. So negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2. So we're good. Then write down equals 9. Then lastly, we're going to express this 9 into its exponential form. And we want also to change this since the standard form must be in subtraction form. So we're going to change this addition form into subtraction form, and this one becomes x minus negative 4. Then we also change 9 into its exponential form 3 squared. Anyway, x minus negative 4 is just the same with x plus 4. If we're going to apply the rules of integers, so change the sign of subtrahend, then proceed to addition, change the sign of subtrahend, then proceed to addition. So that is still x plus 4. They're just the same. We're just rewriting it so that we can easily find the hk. So our hk here, in this given, we just copy them, and that is negative 4, 1. So h is negative 4. Our k is positive 1. And that is the center of the circle. Then for our k, or our r, is 3. And this is how it looks like in I'm sorry, what happened to this word here? And this is how it looks like in our graph. So the center is located in coordinates negative 4, 1. Then the radius of the circle is 3 units, 1, 2, 3.